In this demonstration, I'm going to show you Firefox, and I'm going to show you how you can make the text bigger. Again, in the Internet Explorer tutorial, I showed you that the messages, it's very tiny print right here that says no messages waiting, and like I said, I know what it says, so I can read that easily, but if I didn't know what it said, I'd be like, no something waiting, I don't know. So how do you change that? Again, just like in Internet Explorer, you can actually go to View, and then you're going to go to Zoom. And in this browser, you can actually zoom in, zoom out, just like in Internet Explorer. But then you could choose Zoom Text Only. So in other words, the pictures won't get bigger, just the text will. So you can zoom in and out, and then you can reset it to the size that you started with. So I'm actually going to choose Zoom Text Only. And then I'm going to do it again. Now, one of the things about zooming in and zooming out is there's what they call keyboard shortcuts. So what you have is this Control plus a plus goes zooming in, and then to zoom out you go Control plus minus, and that will zoom back out and make everything smaller again. So we're going to zoom, we have text only, we're going to zoom in. And I can keep going back, I keep zooming in. Now I'm not going to use View, I'm going to use Control plus, and that way I can do it much quicker. And so there you are. There you have a scroll bar at the bottom now. Everything is much larger to see, and now you can see the messages, and you can say no message is waiting. I'm going to go back to reset, and then we'll go into we're going to go into one of the We're going to go into the lecture, and we're going to do the same thing. Again, you could use View, go to Zoom, and zoom in. I'm actually going to use the keyboard shortcut to demonstrate this. So I'm going to do Control, I'm going to hold down the Control button, and then I'm going to hit the plus button. Okay, and to zoom back out, you hold down the Control button and you press the minus button. It's kind of hard to read right there, but that's what that is. There's a minus button there. So let me just hit plus a couple times. And as you can see, everything's kind of getting bigger. And one of the things you also see that's happening is now there's not only a scroll bar here, there's another one inside. So because we've embedded a page, an HTML page or a web page to be our display for this so that it appears the way we want it to appear, now to see that you'll have to scroll. But it is much larger in text to read now. And then to reset it, go back to normal. I'm going to say reset. And this is the way it should display. I actually probably would even reduce this a little more because I like to see more of the page, but that's about individual preferences.